Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Please come, sir. So for this year, since 2 years now, we are having up to PhD also we have boys.
दिलों में प्रेम का सागर बहा दो ज्ञान की गंगा दिलों में प्रेम का सागर.
The gift hampers contains products that are locally sourced from local entrepreneurs as well as products from the resource management cell of the College of Community Science, Tura.
This is a proud moment for me to appreciate the laboratory nursery school which is functioning under the College of Community Science as a vital part of the Department of Human Development and Family Studies of the College of Community Science. It stands as a model for experiential learning and teaching, training, exemplifying the core principles of National Curriculum Framework through play-based, hands-on as well as inclusive learning approaches. The school has significantly contributed in the Garo Hills, nurturing skilled educators and fostering holistic child development of this region. Under the continued leadership of the College of Community Science, we are committed to extending its impact through capacity building programs and training initiatives that will further strengthen early childhood education across the region and in the country, sir. Moreover, I firmly believe that the community science colleges across the country, as I was telling in our discussions, there are more than 600 countries, there are more than 600 home science as well as community science colleges in the country, sir. It is around 700 odd colleges. Every college has a child development or a human development and family resource department, sir, which definitely will have one laboratory nursery school, sir, running. They either have a creche, they have a nursery school or an ECCE, and we have extended it here. So here, with their expertise in child development, nutrition, and in family studies and community outreach programs what we are having, these institutions can become centers of excellence for building the capacity of grassroots level workers, sir. by offering specialized training programs, certification courses and hands-on workshops. Community science colleges can be the leaders to empower Anganwadi workers, caregivers, educators, as well as the professionals who are working in the Women and Child Welfare Department also, sir, with the knowledge and skills what are needed to them to ensure the successful implementation of the national curriculum framework, sir. Leveraging their academic and research capabilities, these institutions can significantly contribute to achieving the national goals of ECCE under the NEP. That is, we can take up the responsibilities of the government. The College of Community Sciences could be taking up, shouldering some responsibilities of bringing up the quality of the ECCE education in the country, sir. So this is only my kind request that at the end of this workshop, we bring up a policy document so that this policy document can be replicated in all the other states of the country. Once again, a heartfelt welcome to all of you. I look forward to fruitful discussions and meaningful collaboration. Thank you.
As a divisional forest officer and part of forest department, our duty is to protect forest, take care of the nature. But I also believe that education and conservation of nature has to go hand in hand. Learning is not just a mere reading and writing. It is much beyond that. It is of creating in the younger minds the curiosity, kindness, creativity and responsibility towards the fellow human beings and the nature also. The NEP 2020 encourages learning through play and experiences. It's a great way to nurture the children, at the same time better way to make them love the nature. So when we could see when children play outside, they explore the surroundings, observe the nature, learn about the plants and animals and environment. By that way they grow up respecting the nature, and without directing them they'll come forward to protect the nature. So by including eco-friendly activities in their early education, we can make them smart, kind citizen also who protects our planet. And one more thing, I believe that children are born naturalists. Their eyes are by nature open to the glories of stars, by the beauty of the flowers and the mystery of life. I encourage the educators who are present here to continue training their children in the same way, that they'll protect their natural kindness to other fellow human beings. I'm happy to see here teachers, educators and policymakers together to improve the early childhood care, and I'm fortunate to observe the laboratory nursery school which was working inside the campus of CCU. I could observe that they were giving the learnings through play and experiences, which I feel is the best way to educate the children. With this, I would like to say all the best to the participants who are coming here, and wish it would be a great successful event. Thank you.
It is an honor for me and a privilege, both an honor and a privilege, to be here today at this national workshops on early childhood care and education, an initiative that aligns closely with our commitment to ensuring the right, well-being and holistic development of every child in Meghalaya and across the nations. As the members of Meghalaya State's Commission for Protection of Child Rights, I firmly believe that education and child protection goes hands in hands. A strong foundation in education not only empowers children intellectual, but also safeguard them from the vulnerabilities such as the child labor, the exploitation, neglect, and the child abuse. So when we invest in early childhood education, we invest the future of our country. That is, it is inclusive and filled with opportunities for every child, irrespective for their socio-economic background. So this workshop is very crucial platform for dialogues, experience of best practice and collective of brainstorming on how we can adapt and implement this new framework in unique socio-cultural landscapes of Meghalaya. So on behalf of the Meghalaya State's Commissions for Protections of Child Rights, I assure you that we remain committed to advocating for policies and programs that prioritize the well-being of children, because together we can build an education system that truly protects, nurture, and empower every child in the nations. So I look forward to enriching the discussions, the meaningful takeaway from this workshops. So thank you so much once again for the opportunity to be a part of this significant event. Thank you so much, Khulay Shivan and Mirtala.
When we see, when we talk about ECCE, the very aspect comes about what is the status of education in Meghalaya. And I'm sure that most of you are already well aware that it requires a lot of changes, a lot of efforts needs to be made, and that is what Government of Meghalaya through the Education Department is already doing. And today when we talk about learning in itself, in that large ambit of education, we all are very well aware that much of our brain development happens in the very starting 7 to 8 years of our lives. So that's where we as a state have laid importance to the early childhood education. We've gotten that support from Government of India as well. And I'm very happy that a workshop of this nature is being organized by the Community Science College on this very topic, where most dignified educators from across India have come forward to have this workshop over the different aspects of this discussion. I'm sure that educational institutions like Community Science will give that platform for us to learn through the workshops, through the research that is being done in these educational institutions, to know how we can overall improve this scenario. Personally, I'd like to just share, my personal importance that I have always felt that education should be held with. It's the biggest equalizer. I come from a background who do not have education in our history, in our family, and I can tell you as a fact that once you get educated at every point of time, you have the opportunities at your hand which open up very beautifully well. And education being the biggest equalizer in terms of opportunities, it gives the similar platform for everybody from all social backgrounds. The economy of the household will cease to matter if the person gets the right education to move forward in life. And that is where the early childhood care and education matters a lot. If we give a child the right set of education in the initial years, they have, whenever we look at equality in India, or equality in general as a concept when we discuss about it, we always can see inherent differences between two people who are running the same race. But one of them will be starting with either a handicap or will be starting from behind the line. Education is one factor which always put them at the same starting area, and then it depends upon them from where they take off and then where they land. It will then be an agency of the individual, not of the circumstances surrounding them. And that's where education plays that pivotal as a role. And to be very honest, I myself have experienced it in my lifetime. The opportunity of serving this district as a Deputy Commissioner came through education itself. I never would have, my family or myself never would have imagined that I'll get that opportunity in my lifetime without it. And I'm most thankful for the education that I received in my early childhood as well. We have a lot of issues in Meghalaya, and I'm sure with our Honorable Minister being here, sir is looking at each of these issues time and time again. We have had mission education in our state, where we have planned on renovation of all the infrastructures of all LP schools, government LP schools in this state, knowing fully well that our ranking as a state was very much impacted by our learning outcomes, our teacher training and our infrastructure development at all our school level. And Government of Meghalaya took that initiative to have mission education to ensure that we have better infrastructures for all our LP schools. And now we are contemplating an improvement to the Anganwadi centers. Again, a very important, very specific aspect of early childhood care, which comes from pre-nursery or pre-schooling through these Anganwadi centers, is again another aspect that under the Social Welfare Department we are now looking forward to. As a state, Government of India again has given a lot of financial support in this regard, and I'm sure that with time to come we would be seeing better results in our learning outcomes. Today we stand as a district with only 42% of passing percentages, and it's abysmally low, and this is by far our best performance in years. And I'm sure that with initiatives that are being taken today are foundations for a much better outcome in the time to come. And that's what I personally would always love to work towards. I'm very happy to have our Honorable Minister who has worked on these matters enthusiastically, beautifully well. I'm happy to have Community Science College in the and being in the campus here, who is taking the initiative of having this workshop and ensuring that a platform with all the prominent or eminent educators are here to discuss on these and have a fruitful, meaningful discussion, get good outcomes from this entire program. It's a journey, it's a long, arduous journey. No changes can be made. As it is said, Rome was not built in a day, and this is our Rome. We'll have to ensure that we toil together in this entire regard for the next maybe years to come. And only then can we give the children under us, the children under our guidance, the children under our respective jurisdiction, our schools, our educational institutions, the right opportunity to be in a place where they are able to fulfill their potential. It's not just for competition with other children, it's not just for anything else, but to at least for a person to innately fulfill the potential that they hold is what we will always be looking forward to. I thank you all. I thank the Community Science College for inviting me over, and I thank you all for being a part of this event and making it a proper success in the time to come. Thank you so much.
What is outdated today, it's always outdated tomorrow. There's always challenging for each one of us. And therefore, this national education policy, as has been framed and designed by the Government of India, Ministry of Education. This has been designed in order to face the challenges that is coming in for each one of us across the globe from tomorrow. Challenge at all, challenge in employment, challenge in climate change, challenge in knowledge crisis, challenge in peace and harmony across the globe. In all respect, we are going to face every one of us, a challenge in one way or other. The most successful individual on earth is not the one who had met historic in his lifetime. It is not. But the most successful man on earth is the one who have the capacity, who have produced the best successor behind. Therefore, I am educated today, but I will be a different person for tomorrow. I know many of our children, many of our kids, many of our younger generation, they are more equipped, they are more talented, they are more skilled than all of us in technology. We know even my young 12 years old daughters, she knows how to play the gadget of today's. Than me. This is with all of us. It's natural. I think the education in general terms is something that it's a learning process. It's nothing else, it's just to discover the new things that is already existed. We are here to be educated, not for invention of any things, but we are here to discover that something already existed. Today, therefore, and also, the purpose of education is to discover that already existed. The resources, the strength that we have. We are here to get the knowledge, to discover what is to unfold what is covered. And second things, the purpose of education is for adaptation with the new changing scenario, with the new changing ecosystem of our times. Knowing about the challenges, Government of India, Minister of Education, knowing about the challenges to prepare a young generation of this country and to present to the world young, brilliant minds to send out across the world in order to equip with a strong pillar, with a strong foundation of all of the knowledge to make India a superpower in knowledge. The NEP 2020 has been designed in order to serve the purpose. So one of the main purpose of the NEP 2020, that the knowledge gained through this system will be shared, will be sending out across the globe, and also to invite the world academicians, to invite the academicians across the world to come to India and to set up a campus and to share the knowledge, the resources that we have. Friends, when we talk about child, we know in India, in 150 million population is under the age of 6 years of age in India. And about 18%, 5.8 lakhs children in our state in Meghalaya fall under this age group, which is the highest percentage in all Indian states. And out of 5.8 lakhs of children in our state, in Meghalaya, 4.91 children live in rural, and only 77,944 only in urban area. We know there are many challenges. Infant mortality, these are the issues. Under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Sir Conrad K. Sangma, has implemented a series of programs in the health department, be it in the education. We have a called Mother's F. I think that, if I'm not wrong, even the health department is here witness. They know better. There's a shift change, increase in the lives of our children. The decrease in the mortality rate in the state, we have seen the result. Let this institution, College of Community Science, Tura, be the inspiring institutions which will inspire, which will design many individuals in the days to come, which will be the pillar of our community in the days to come. My best wishes. Thank you so much. God bless you. May this workshop be long-lived and be a successful one. Thank you.